Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name's Josh. It's time for a lighter one. We've been discussing a lot of garbage and BS on the internet, and we need some comfort snark. And I was looking for do I do a DD video, which of course I'll do this week, but then Kyra dropped a video called EN Chat, Marriage Change, Financial Security, More. This woman dropped a literal baby and hasn't said anything about had a whole ass pregnancy on the internet with her belly literally out and hasn't said anything about it. It is hilarious. Let's talk about it. Guys, don't forget to head over to my store, thedadchallengepodcast.com. Order your shirt today. These are out, and they are fresh and fly. I got the black Santa napkin shirt I'm hoping to have done by November. I got to get the prints done. I'm only going to do a specific drop of those, like 50, maybe, not even. We'll see, and hopefully if I can find the black Santa napkins, I'll include one of those. We should have black Santa napkin stickers is what we should have. Also, I'm going to head over to Hobby Lobby someday eventually for my Christmas shopping and get myself a black Santa because that's going to be the most important part of my studio this Christmas. Yeah, so make sure if you guys want to support the show, watching it is great. Also, going to my store and ordering a shirt because I make it here. Don't go to the Teespring store, the one that's on some of my old channel. It's still there because I don't want to delete it because it has all my designs on it, but they suck ass, okay? Get it from me. I make it. I ship it. It probably has a cat hair on it. It's Sam sending some love. I appreciate you. And this November, if we're doing Christmas presents, I'm going to try to include a sticker and maybe some snacks. We'll see. I'm excited. Every year in the winter, once or twice, every year. I started this last year, so I'm going to do it this year too. But in the winter, once or twice a month, I buy an entire bag of Canadian chocolate bars and chips and things like that you cannot get in the States. I should probably include Flakies if they wouldn't break and destroy. Is that too bright? These are called Passion Flakies and they are so good. Okay. Anyway, and I get a little box and I post on my Instagram and I say the first 10 people to respond to this with your address, I'm sending it to you. And I'm going to do that again this year because it's something you need. You know, winter can be depressing and Canadian chocolate is so much better than yours. It is so much better than your chocolate. And every time I go to the States, I look at your chocolate and I'm like, this place is sad. America is sad. Because your chocolate it tastes like you put, I don't know, Vaseline in it or something. It's so weird to me. Your chocolate tastes like shit, man. Do better, America. When you try a Canadian Kit Kat, okay, versus an American Kit Kat, you're going to be like, what in the hell is this? Again, your Kit Kat tastes like it's deodorant. I don't know how to, it's the consistency, it's the texture, it's the creaminess. Our chocolate is just better than yours. And so that's my blessing to you as your emotional support Canadian. That's what I'm here for, to support you emotionally with chocolate. Because we all know when you need a little boost in life, chocolate. Harry Potter got it right? When the Dementors visit, the only thing that makes you feel better after is a bit of chocolate, right? J.K. Rowling, thank you for writing that. I'm on book 6 right now. It's crazy. I don't know, what was the time? Oh yeah, Kyra. So Kyra basically has another baby, has only mentioned it in a hashtag of mom of 6, otherwise hasn't talked about it. And a lot of people are like, well, maybe she's seen the error of her ways. She hasn't. Okay, there's something much more nefarious going on when it comes to that child. I don't know what it is, but it's really, really weird because imagine an influencer just not talking about it. Because if it was a boy, you better damn well believe she'd be celebrating that from the rooftops. And she's not done having kids. Guys, that is her 6th C-section. She should have no more. She's likely going to die if she does another one. But you know what she's going to do? She's going to do another one. And it's going to get leaked. Kyra has 0 friends left on Earth. When she remember when we all discovered she was pregnant is because someone leaked it inside one of their families. Okay, you're never gonna get privacy ever again, Kyra, because of what you've become and who you are. Okay, Do I think Kyra's the worst? No. Have I think she's changed a little bit? Yeah, I think she has. I think she's like come to terms a little bit with not showing her kids and everything else, but she's still a piece of trash. Abso-freaking-lutely. I will not relent on Kyra for... Oh, damn, influencer hands. I will not relent on Kyra because of a couple things. Okay, because she ruined her entire family because she's a selfish, narcissistic piece of shit. And recently we realized that she got rid of her dogs. Dogs that she had for a couple of years, I think. At least a couple of years, one of them anyway. And just rehomed them. I have no space in my heart for anybody who gets rid of a dog for other reasons. Like, I can understand, like, if you have an aggressive dog and you have children and you cannot train it out of them, which you can, by the way, if you put enough time and energy and get the proper training, you can. But I understand that. I can say, okay, yeah, I get it. I won't be super upset with you. I'll be a little bit upset with you, but you know, if you've tried and it doesn't work, then okay. But people who bring dogs into their homes, like this beautiful puppy here, okay, or this beautiful puppy here, okay, just getting rid of those dogs, this is their safe space. Okay, in here, even though I yell at the camera, you can tell that like they come down here and they just enjoy their time. Okay, I yell so much and they just, it's their safe space. I am these dogs' safe space. I am their alpha. Mom is probably third in the row. I think it goes me, Gus, then June, then Mom, then Everly, then West. Westy doesn't like, he's not a dog animal, but the dogs love him because he's like, he doesn't like to like be licked and stuff. And so like, hey, you don't like being licked? Let me lick your entire face and ears. Anyway, and so, because dogs are pack animals, right? And so in this home, if it doesn't work in your home, if there's something wrong with your dogs and it doesn't seem to be working, you have to understand the order in the pack order. Okay, Kyra clearly didn't understand that about dogs. But anyway, I'm this dog's safe space. These are my family, okay? If anything happens to these dogs, like Gus over here, he had a lump on his body that was huge. It cost me $7,000. And did I do it? Of course I did. Because if you bring a dog into your home, you better be able to afford it, first of all. Poor people who bring dogs into their homes, I just like, you can't. Because if you can't afford vet bills for dogs or cats, do not have animals. Okay, because these shits are expensive. These shits are expensive, okay? Junie just got her shots the other day. That was $250. Okay, Sam gets a shot once a month because he's 20 years old. It's called Silencia. And if you have an older cat that has joint issues, look into Silencia. Okay, that's $120 a month. Okay, and I wouldn't even bat an eyelash. I would do it if it cost me $500 a month. I would do it. Okay, so all I'm saying is that dogs are family. And so it takes a special kind of asshole to rehome an animal just because you're just not vibing with it. Because you don't want to take it for walks or whatever, okay? And it makes me so mad. And so people are like, why are you so obsessed with Kyra? My haters are like, Josh must want to bang Kyra. Ew. That is, ew. Like, make fun of me for other things, cool. Being a potato, ugly, fat, misogynist, whatever you want. How dare you? This woman is vile, okay? This woman is vile. And I can smell her through the screen. I'm sorry. It's just not the case. I don't like her because she's an asshole. Okay? And if you rehome dogs, again, hear me out. You have a special place in the pit of my bowel. Kiss my ass. And I think a lot of people, like, if you hurt animals or mistreat animals or don't treat animals with respect and kindness, people can see that. There's something wrong, inherently wrong with you if you can't take care of animals. Like, if you bring them in your home and you just like let them roam or don't take them for walks or just tie them up in a backyard, there's something, you're a psychopath because like there's something wrong with you. Look at these doggies. Okay. And that's why I have a special hatred in my heart for Kyra, my new hatred. Because before I was kind of letting it go. I wasn't like, at this point, it's like, I've said everything needs to be said. And then she rehomed her dogs and renewed vigor of hatred for these two assholes. And that's why I do this. Also because it's comfort snark and we like making fun of forehead. I mean, Kyra. And taint zits over here, asshole head. What's with this hair? Are you okay? What are you trying to do here? What is this hair? Look like you're wearing Lego hair. Stop it. Anyway, let's see what they have to say in this shit ass video. Eat and chat. Maybe we should talk about this kid. I doubt it though. It's weird.
We're trying something different today. We have this giant platter of seafood in front of us.
What is this? What the hell is that? Is that steak? Or is it what? Also, this looks weird when you do it like this. It looks clinical. Don't do that.
I'm so excited. I feel like we haven't had seafood in so long. You can start.
Because you're pregnant. Wait, can you have seafood when pregnant? Alexa, can you have seafood while pregnant? I know you're not supposed to have a lunch meat because of listeria or something like that. I didn't know that until later in life. I know that women aren't supposed to clean cat litter boxes. Should be staying away from that shit at all costs, apparently. Like, pregnant women are amazing superheroes of life, but also, like, are you okay? You can't even have things. Good things. That's gotta suck, man. For reals, though. But much respect for pregnant women who, like, and I say this, women who smoke and drink, but then they have babies and all of a sudden can shut that right off. I have so much, like, respect for you. Like, that, I think that's amazing you do that. Right? Because I know you do it because you want to do it for your baby, but that drive, that's really impressive. I think it is, honestly.
Baby, what are you gonna go for first?
I don't know.
You should go for a haircut first. What you should do. That weird ass hair. Trying to look like a tech bro.
We have shrimp, tuna.
Oh, it's tuna. What? Tuna, is that tuna's asshole? Is it the colon of the tuna? What kind of tuna is that?
Tuna. I was thinking about doing raw tuna.
Tilapia. Okay, that looks good.
Snow crab.
The crab. It's not enough crab. Dude, when you get on... this is what I love about cruise ships. Most cruise ships for the first night, especially Disney cruises, it's just crab. I just wish they had the cracker things, and I couldn't find them. Anyway, I love crab. Man, crab is delicious. Dip it in butter. Crab. I love crab. We don't have those places, not that I know of, in Canada, where you go and have, like, those boils where they put a big pot, there's, like, corn on the cob and sausages. My mouth is watering. Love me some seafood. We don't have that. I love crab. We don't have, like, crab restaurants where you go and you put a bib on and stuff like that. And if it did, it would cost you, like, $900. So that's probably why. And it's crazy because Canadians, we have oceans and lots of crab and lobster, and it's way more expensive.
So if you see me throwing food, oh, I almost forgot my sauce.
This whole thing, like this whole vibe we got.
This whole vibe, buddy? You look like a banker from the 50s. You gotta stop, buddy.
Going is like...
This disorder is sometimes called selective sound sensitivity syndrome. Individuals with misophonia? My wife has this, by the way. Often report they are triggered by oral sounds. The noise someone makes when they eat, breathe, or even chew. That's my wife. My wife's... We were having a morbid argument the other day. Not an argument. A morbid conversation. Because nursing has turned her into a... How do I say this nicely? A callous, soulless human being. And the nurses out there and nurses' husbands know what I'm talking about. Okay? Being around death and hurt people and sick people for a full-time job does something to you and your soul. I mean, it takes an amazing person to do that and do it well, to be honest with you, and I love that she does it. But also, the conversations that come with it are like, don't want to talk. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm scared of death. Okay? Every time I get a headache, which I never have gotten in my whole life, I never got headaches. Never. Like, never, ever, ever got headaches. Maybe it's because my brain is too small or something. But recently, with this kidney stone, I can't work out, and I'm not drinking a ton because I don't want it to get into my ureter, and so maybe I'm getting headaches because of that. But as soon as I get a head thing, I'm like, I'm having an aneurysm. 100% aneurysm right now. That's what's happening. I'm not scared of death. I lied about that. I'm scared of aneurysms. Okay, and that's why I'm going to this hospital, and like, I think it's in, what's it called? I forget what it's called. It's in the Philippines, I think, and they do a scan of literally your everything to see if there's anything that can be fixed before it happens, right? And it's cost a lot of money, but I'm doing it. Anyway, all that to say, we're having a conversation about like death for some reason because that's, I don't know why, and I hate talking about it. It makes me feel uncomfortable, but she's like, you're definitely going to die before me. I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? Why would you say that? She's like, because you're a mouth breather. I'm like, what? And now I can't stop thinking about it. Am I going to die early because I'm a mouth breather? What does that mean? And she's a nurse, so she knows. And it's like, are you... Did we just up our like life insurance or something? What's happening right now? Now I'm checking my food. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying, people who are married to nurses or are nurses, you know what I'm talking about. Stop scaring the shit out of people around you, okay? Stop it. Anyway, the noise someone makes when they eat, breathe, or even chew. Other adverse sounds include keyboard or finger tapping. No. The keyboard? When I was in college, my roommate, this is when computers were just kind of, not everybody had them, but some people did. But like the tapping of keyboards, out cold. I'm out cold. Or the sound of the library. I would go to the library and I would literally just chill there, like try to do homework, and then no joke, back, wake up. The sounds of library, like hushed whispering, pages turning, writing, like hushed busyness. Do you know what that sound? Oh my gosh, that sound for me. I guess I'm very sound sensitive. Like I love the sound of like horses' hooves on like clopping. Sometimes when I want to sleep, I will put on the sounds of riding in a horse-drawn carriage. That sound of the clacketing and stuff. Oh man, the sound of a train in the distance, the sound of an airplane in the distance. Yeah. There was a specific sound. I remember when I was a kid in class. When I was in school, we would do coloring time, and the teacher everybody had like a coffee can full of pencil crayons. You call them colored pencils, which is wrong. They're pencil crayons, okay? And the sound of kids rummaging through pencil crayons in a can, that specific sound, done. I'm out cold. Out cold. Okay, what else do I like? The sound of my wife wrapping Christmas presents on Christmas Eve puts me to sleep. The scissors cutting the tape, the crunching the paper, out cold. Out cold. What else? I know this is weird and I've said this before, but there are videos out there of the sounds of battle, combat, like bullets in the distance, things like that, firing sounds. Out cold. People think I'm a psychopath for that, but I watch Band of Brothers every year around November 11th. Remember to say I watch Band of Brothers. The sound of distant gunfire. I'm not saying it's like, oh, I'm so happy people are dying. There's a frequency in the sound of a cannon or a bullet from a distance, like the sound of a helicopter blades, that is this like fluffy puff sound. I don't know how to explain it. There's a frequency in there that like my brain purrs when it hears it. So there's weird things about me, if you're wondering. Just so you're aware. I love sounds, certain sounds. Here's what I don't like: the sound of people's vocal fries. Off with that.
If you would have tossed me in 3 years ago with this, I don't think I would have stayed.
You would have been
stayed. What is this face you're doing? Stop doing that.
handcuffed in the basement. No more chitter chatter.
My younger self would be really.
Whoa, what was that question? I missed it. This is looking at the crowd. What do you think your younger self would think of your relationship? My younger self would be like, "What are you doing, asshole?"
Really proud that I didn't settle into comfort.
My younger self would be proud I didn't settle into comfort. Yeah, because being comfortable. So proud of you for choosing the hard life, buddy, with this piece of shit. Your younger self's also an asshole. You idiots. What kind of answer is that?
I just save this for you?
Yeah, I'll crack a doodle that.
This is kind of hard. I didn't grow up thinking of my relationship. I did know I always wanted to be a mother. Okay, that's probably why I was a mother before I was married.
You're shit.
Think like, wait, there's like men out there, like men. Because I didn't grow up around, besides my dad, who I thought was the greatest guy ever.
He is the greatest guy.
He is.
Is he? He raised you, so maybe not. 2 things on your bucket list. What kind of question was that? She didn't even answer the question. So are you calling Oscar not a man? Because of the 2 people that you've been with on your channel, Oscar's way more of a man than this asshole. And let's not forget, okay, let's be real. Oscar adored you, did everything for you. Remember when she brought the cats home and he's like, no. And she's like, well, and then he's like, okay. Like every video of him just adoring you and you literally abusing him. Of the 2 men, he loved his children. He did everything. He did exploit them, let's be real though. And even after the fact, didn't throw you under the bus, didn't speak badly of you, just kind of did his own thing. Of the 2 men, are you saying this is more of a man? This guy who left his wife for her best friend and boss. So you could have threesomes in Vegas. You're not more of a man than Oscar. That's for sure. You're not a man at all. Look at your haircut. You're a piece of shit, Preston. I just need everybody to remember that, okay?
1 golf trip around the world would be super cool. I think
No, that's stupid.
retiring by the time all our kids are out of the house would be super cool.
That's what everybody does, stupid asshole with Harry Potter tattoos. Retiring when our kids leave? That's when else do you retire?
Just not a bucket list person, like, huh?
Retire early is not really a bucket list, I feel like.
That's such an accountant thing to say.
Shut up.
To swim with the dolphins. I feel like you're not eating.
I'm taking my time.
I don't think there's gonna be anything left.
Okay, can I say this about the shrimp sauce? I am hungry right now. Okay, and it's watching them eat this isn't helping. But like cocktail sauce, if it wasn't against societal norms and my better judgment, I would just drink it. That's how I like shrimp, but I use shrimp as a vessel for as much effing cocktail sauce as I can put into my body. I sometimes use cocktail sauce with chicken nuggets. That's how much I love it. Okay? Judge me all you want. I don't care. So she had nothing. She literally can't even answer the question. You can't just get one answer. What's on your bucket list? Oh, she said swim with dolphins. I'll give her that. What have you learned about relationships from your parents? Apparently nothing.
Love is earned, not given.
Probably a good co-parenting relationship.
What's earned? Co-parenting. This is so stupid.
Yesterday.
I think mine's yesterday.
Yeah, I think yesterday. I don't remember why. He goes overwhelmed. Is that this morning?
Cry about your haircut? I would cry too. I get it. Looked himself in the mirror and said, holy shit, I have a Harry Potter tattoo and a really shitty hair. I look like I have a pompadour. Cuse at me. He's like, oh my God, Preston, you piece of shit. Finn, F off.
Interesting.
How hard of a worker you are and how funny you were.
Kyra's not funny, man. You must have... There's something wrong with your brain. She's not funny. No. How hard of a worker she is. Have you ever... Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? The video... She puts like a 6-minute video and it takes her 3 days to do it. How hard of a worker she is? Come on, man. Come on, bro.
I was so surprised at how much... This is going to be like so... But like how much personality you have.
Is that what you're surprised by? Okay.
And how kind you are and selfless.
Selfless. Why are you sitting here lying? This guy literally left his wife and cheated on her with her best friend. So kind and selfless. I mean, do you even know what that means? Do you know what you're saying right now?
When you get to know the person, like...
When you were a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? A piece of shit. And look, you made it.
A teacher.
I want to be an NFL player.
NFL player. Not with that haircut. Or those arms. In what ways are we different? They're not. They're both pieces of garbage. They both cheated on their significant others. They both like to do threesomes. They both like fart smells. I mean, there's so much in common.
I would say you're a lot more OCD than me.
I can drive, she can't.
Oh my.
I can see in the dark, she can't.
I can type faster.
That's actually my wife too. She does not like night driving. Hands up, wives in the comments. Like, I drive anyway. I don't want my wife driving. She's a late breaker. No thanks. Like, what if the brakes fail? Okay, no late breakers allowed. But I drive because I like driving. But also, yeah, Kathy will not... Like, if we have a very long drive, I'll let her drive during the day. If I want to catch a 2-hour nappy or something like that, be a passenger princess for a little bit. But she will not drive at night. Not happening. Hates it. Is what it is.
Being skinny.
What makes you feel confident is being skinny?
Waking up, not working financially, having plans.
Does it all have to happen at once for you to feel confident, or...
Being skinny? I guess. When I'm still fat, but I was way fatter than this. And when I lost that 100 pounds, it did give me confidence. I'll give you that.
Like,
being skinny.
if I get my day going at like 5 a.m., I usually feel pretty confident throughout.
I think there's probably like an emotional
Where's the butter?
level to this question. Just saying like on the surface. Like,
They're not even answering these questions properly.
My ring, my truck, I think that's it.
our house, the bottle maker, my diaper bag.
Bottle maker. Oh. All-time favorite movie.
I know Kyra's answer. Okay, you say mine?
If it's Harry Potter, you can kiss my ass.
The Batman?
Yeah, Dark Knight.
Dark Knight's great, but a favorite? Here we go. Martian. Saving Private Ryan. What else do I watch? Oh, World War Z. I will watch World War Z 1 million times. I'll watch The Martian every time it's on. What I put on the other day, that was like, I don't care if I'm watching it again. I don't even care. Any war movie. I just love war movies, and I'll watch them. Fury. If you haven't seen Fury with Brad Pitt. The fact that that Fury didn't win an Oscar is an absolute abomination of the Oscars. And the Oscars suck anyway, but the Fury Tell me you watch The Fury and say every single character in that show, except for the young guy, he wasn't that good, but they all deserved Oscars. Like, oh my gosh. And none of them got a nod. Probably one of the best war movies I've ever seen. And that's like, you're coming up against, I'll watch Schindler's List multiple times. Oh man, I cannot wait for Hail Mary, guys. When that comes out, bye. When Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, I'm going to live stream me playing it just because I need an excuse to play it until I beat it. But we're going to play that together. There's a bunch of things I'm excited about, but movies. I'd say if I went to an island and I had to watch one movie for the rest of my entire life, man, that's going to be a hard one. But I'm going to have to say it's The Martian. If I could do 2 movies, it'd be The Martian. No, if I could do 3 movies, The Martian, World War Z, Castaway. I love Castaway. Who doesn't like that movie? There's so many good movies, guys. We are spoiled.
Hers is Crossroads.
Yep.
Crossroads? What? What is that movie? With Britney Spears? What the hell is Crossroads about? Crossroads, 2002. Britney Spears. 3 childhood friends embark on a cross-country adventure to pursue dreams they once put aside, taking risks that are sure to... Of course, that's her favorite movie. It's a piece of shit. It's got Britney Spears in it. It's got Zoe Saldana, though. Damn. Kim Cattrall. Can I tell you a story about Kim Cattrall? When I was growing up in the 80s, there was a movie called Mannequin. And I probably shouldn't have watched it as a kid, but my parents didn't care. RoboCop 2. I remember all these movies. But I had the biggest, fattest crush on Kim Cattrall when I was a kid. Like, I think I would honestly say if I could look back, my first crush ever was probably Kim Cattrall. And then Anna Klumsky or whatever her name is, from My Girl. Fat crush on Anna Klumsky. Who else did I have a crush on when I was young? I'm trying to think here for a second. Movies I grew up watching. I can't remember. I'm trying to think of the movies from my childhood. Oh, what's her name? From that show. I forget her name. Her too. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Kyra got me like this basket of things, and it was just like, it wasn't necessarily like what was in it, it was just the amount of thoughtful things.
Well, those are things in it. What's the best gift ever? This thing of things. But it's not about the things, it was about the things. Cool. What kind of video is this? Pause screen.
Oh yeah, I would have to have a memory. I remember when I was really little, I didn't
Stop doing that with your forehead. You look like you have a Rubik's Cube above your nose. Stop it.
get gifts, but I did get a jewelry box, which was really ugly. It's the most memorable, but not the one I like the most, I guess.
What is the most liked gift you ever had? Well, this one, but it's not the most liked gift. Thanks for not answering the question. What have you learned about yourself in this relationship? How big of a piece of shit? I didn't know that fart smells turned me on.
I like an independent partner.
It's funny because I would say the thing that
You like an independent partner, so you married this girl? This is not an independent partner? Okay.
I learned is that I am capable and I am independent.
Of what? Capable of what? Rehoming your dogs? Capable of what, Kyra? Being a piece of shit? What are you capable of? You can't even put together more than a 10-minute video.
I can do hard things.
No, you can't do hard things. No, you can't.
We can cheer each other on and not have like the traditional mom and dad or wife and husband roles.
Yeah, because F those traditional roles. Short sentence you would tell your younger self. Stay away from the taint.
Don't let what you think other people's reactions will be affect the choices that you make.
You didn't. You didn't give a shit what people thought about this relationship. You cheated on your wife. She cheated on her baby daddy. You didn't care to begin with. And until you were outed, you were pretty... I mean, I guess they sort of did because she tried to keep him secret until the threesome was outed from Vegas. And then she's like, let's just throw it to the wind. Who gives a shit? But you don't care, obviously. And so your advice was heated, I guess? What do you mean?
Yeah, just like take a deep breath. There's people dying out there. Like somebody's got it worse, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You're a piece of shit, though.
What's a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
A liar.
You gotta be kidding me right now. kidding me right now? This liar just said her deal breaker was a liar. You've lied about everything, Kyra. Does she even own this house that they're in right now? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She didn't just say that. And she did that knowing we're all going to be here like, excuse me? Do you know who you are? A liar. You've got to be kidding me right now.
It's a good one.
I can't stand, like, especially when people lie about, like, little like, oh my.
Yeah, no. Totally. This bitch has lied about so many crazy things. Maybe she's just like the little things, but she's cool with lying about the massive big things. That's cool. This cheater and piece of shit hates liars. How much that means she hates herself?
Lack of drive.
I have to share with you guys.
Yeah, lack of drive. Definitely. This is an ad. They only did this video because she needed to make money in an ad. Who keeps giving this woman ad reads? Are you okay? She gets like 8 views.
A new little contraption, a car contraption.
Get out of here with this piece of shit.
They have like anti-tipping, and they're just a lot more safe than a lot of the things out there. So I'm also going to link that down below with a discount for you guys.
Shut up. If safety wasn't a concern, what's one natural disaster you want to experience? That's a good question, actually. Natural disaster. I'd say the solar flare. Because I'm ready. I'm ready for an EMP. I love EMP fanfic. Not fanfic, that's the word. Fiction. So zombie apocalypse stuff is cool, but I like the actual thing that could actually happen. I don't like it, but you know what I mean? I like that fiction. So I read a lot of EMP, post-apocalyptic fiction. If you don't know what EMP is, it's electromagnetic pulse that can be done by one of 2 ways. The sun could give off a massive solar flare that could literally wipe out entire grids, and anything electronic could be completely wiped out. Okay, and that could like devastate the entire world. Millions would die. Okay, and then you could detonate a nuclear bomb, like over a place, a city or a country, and that would also create the same effect, and it would wipe out every piece of electronics. That's what they think. I'm not sure if it's solid science, but science thinks that it could wipe out like your phone, your car, everything. It would wipe out anything with electronics. It just bricks it, makes it unusable. Anything with a computer chip with an EMP, done. Okay, and you can't like reboot it. It's toast, it's bricked, it's welded. Okay, and so like that's why a lot of preppers will buy old vehicles that are just fuel injected, like old school fuel injected, don't have any parts in it that are electronic and stuff like that. In an EMP situation, if I knew that we'd be okay, that would be one I want to see. I'd want to see the internet gone.
I'm interested on yours.
Some sort of like tsunami or hurricane. Because I don't know if it's as bad as I freaking think it is.
It is. Shut up.
I was gonna say tornado, but you said tsunami.
Yeah, tornado would be great because if you knew you'd be okay, it'd be cool to see one up close.
I think I'd say tsunami.
One is a quote, and it's their first time living too.
Wait, what? Put the question up for 2 seconds.
Say tsunami.
One
Something you've heard or been through that has stuck with you. Farts.
Is a quote, and it's their first time living too.
Yeah.
It still isn't an excuse. The second one, OC.
Excuse for what? What are you saying right now?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Some shit happens.
Let go and let God.
Let go, let God. Shit happens. Why do people who cheat on their spouses and their significant? You know what? It's in the past. Is it? You burned bridges. You ruined families. It is what it is. You prick. How often do you reflect on your past?
Not very often because I can't remember it.
Yeah, obviously. You don't give a shit. This is the type of person who does wrong things. And I honestly believe this about her. She doesn't remember them. So she'll continue to repeat those mistakes because she doesn't remember how much it hurt someone else or what it did to other people. She doesn't. I believe her.
Thought pops in my head. What were you doing? And then it's just like, well, it kind of got you to where you are. So
where are you? You look like Gavin Newsom. What do you mean, where it got you? I guess you got him a truck and a house, I suppose. You married this woman for money. What are you doing? Why do you look like this? Stop it! Stop looking like this!
Eat yourself alive over so much.
10 years ago, why did I not share my pencil with Beck in class?
Hello.
Is that what you... shut up.
There's 2 ways to get my water.
It's funny because I actually was just thinking this today.
Favorite photo of us. I'm gonna try to guess. It's gonna be the one where he's pouring champagne down her cleavage. I honestly believe that. And his one is gonna be when he's grabbing her tits at the wedding. That's what I'm guessing.
There's a picture of us.
I was showing Amelia that.
Oh. Holy Kyra. The glow down is real. Should be studied for science.
Today, the one of us at our wedding.
See? Oh, not grabbing tits, but that's what he's talking about. That's what he means.
When we're dancing.
Kyra. How do you go from looking like Kyra, what she did before, to complete ass? And thinking it looks good. Like, she went to the surgeons, like, make me look like ass. He's like, say no more, fam. An opinion that's changed over the last couple of years. It's okay to cheat if it's love.
Nothing is that serious. Literally nothing.
No? I want that pause screen, though. There it is. What's going on here? Does she have, like, skin tags on her eyelids? Damn, woman. I know she has a mole on her neck that's like could tell the time in the sunlight. That's how tall it is. But like, damn, you need to check your shit, lady.
You thought everything was that serious before?
Yeah, I did.
Nothing's that serious. Yeah, I know. Especially, throwing your family under the bus, cheating on your spouse, fart sniffing. Nothing's that serious. And that's why she does what she does, because she honestly believes that. She's like, doesn't really matter. It's really not that serious. Other people it doesn't matter. F other people.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go with that too.
Shut up. One thing you would change about yourself, my forehead.
I wish I would take some things more serious.
I
Like your family?
concur. I think I would change like how introverted I am. People
Can't. What you should do is change your hair. That's what you should do.
think I hate my life.
It's because you do, buddy. You do.
Sometimes I do, but like
See? What's one thing you're glad, spelled you're wrong, you don't have to experience again?
Well, who knows what we're going to experience again. My mom.
That's a stupid answer. I would not want to experience a kidney stone ever again. And here we are. I've got one there lodged. Has not hit my ureter yet, though, guys. I'm so excited. At the same time, I've been literally doing nothing. I did some gardening yesterday. Like, I winterized my gardens around my house. Damn. The people who owned this house before loved gardening, okay? And I'm not good at it. I wish I was good at it, okay? One of my fans has been following me forever. She does gardening content, and I am enamored by how good some people are at gardening, and I wish I was good at it. But I like winterizing the garden, because all you do is tear shit apart. I have these flowers that grow in my garden, have these big puffy white things, and you cut them down to nothing, and then they grow again. Winterizing's great, but weeding and stuff like that, here's what I think I'm going to do this summer. In the spring, I'm going to lay down landscape fabric so that the weeds die underneath all the other plants. Like, I guess you cut around the ones you want to keep, and then you lay out your landscape fabric, and then I'm going to put cedar mulch on everything, because I love the smell of cedar. Okay? Oh, if I get a waft of cedar, I'm like, I feel like that's what it felt like living in the 50s and 60s, a waft of cedar. You know what I mean? Like old-timey timiness. Also, another thing about nostalgia, like sounds and stuff's good, but smells. Okay, I have achieved this in my shed that I built 2 years ago when I first moved in. It smells like Grandpa's shed. And I just realized what it is. It's the smell of wood and literally gasoline. That's all it is. So good, though. So good.
oh,
Trying wasabi for the first time?
breaking my jaw.
Damn. 2 things people should do before they die. Fart sniff,
Have a kid. Go.
have a threesome.
Fall in love. Like real
That's a good
love.
one.
Are you saying that you're not in real love with this guy either? You were bored. That's all it was. You were bored with what you had. You had everything, and you threw that shit away for this tank and this haircut.
Like that one.
I mean, like, obviously every time I had a kid, it was big.
For me, I went from having so many friends and being in college and all this stuff to graduated, not playing football, and all the friends are not really friends. I think.
Interesting that he said that. The reason they're not your friends anymore, Preston, is because of the choices you made in life. And that he's going to blame it on not playing football anymore. Could it be that you cheated on your wife that everybody else also knew? Could it be that she has kept the friends and you no longer have them because of your life decisions? Because cheating on her was the wrong thing to do? Could it be that your friends are like, F this douchebag because they have morals and standards and you have none? Could it be that? It could be that. I'm just spitballing. I could be wrong. I'm not wrong.
That kind of just made you realize, like, you gotta kind of put more into yourself and rely on other people.
That's stupid. And that's what got you here. You put more into yourself and you put everybody else behind you. You put yourself first. Selfless people are the salt of the earth. Let's be real, okay? And they're not. Hardest memory is a couple. Vegas. When Josh did the video about the threesome in Vegas, we weren't gonna announce our couplehood.
This one's got us stubbed on our toes. I would just say some of those first moments of like being together and having like the world around us shatter, it felt like.
What she's talking about is when I dropped the video in the threesome. And the fact that they didn't deny it was like proof we all needed. I love that she didn't though, because she could have. Because I was never going to give up my source, nor would I to this day. She could have just been like, no, it's not true. And there's nothing I could have done about it because my source did not want to be outed. But they didn't. And like this, they're so dumb. I love it.
I don't necessarily think it was hard as a couple. I think it was just, we were going through it together and it was just a really hard time.
Going through what? Going through what? Looks like you're going through your underwear drawer.
Looking at...
What are you unlearning in your childhood? In your childhood? You mean from your childhood? What are you unlearning in your childhood? You're not in your childhood. Kyra, go to school!
At emotional vulnerability in a different light.
What? She didn't even answer that. What makes you feel overwhelmed?
Start chewing noises.
That's it. That's the one.
Chewing and noises. So a bunch of kids should help that. He has misophonia.
Or like annoying noises while you're trying to focus.
Yeah, good thing you have 6 kids there.
It's funny too, because like you think with so many kids, like...
What about her cackle? Does that not annoy you? That shit would trigger me. I'd be like, oh, some cackle. It would make me murderous.
You know, how do you not get over that? But it's not the loud noises, it's when it's really quiet and you can hear little noises. The messy
That's weird.
spaces is probably the first one.
Ooh, okay. What turns you on the most that's not in the bedroom?
Playing with the kids and helping with the kids. Easy cake. Every time.
That's what Oscar did.
I would say her being a mom and then her still want to come over and like hug and like kiss you or kiss me. I also really like when you like get angry and then like switch it off.
You know,
That's fucking psychopathic. You like her psychopathicness? Cool.
do around the house and you're like not complaining.
Nothing ever goes right.
I like when
I
you
will
just...
kick that out of my vocabulary. I just have it in my vocabulary from the last house. My drill battery was dead, so the bit wasn't going as hard as it could, and then it...
Dude, you're not a real man. Get an extra battery. I have 6 Milwaukee batteries. If we're measuring manhood in drill batteries, here's a couple ways to do that. How many batteries do you have? What brand of drill do you use? Because guaranteed this mofo has a Ryobi. Guaranteed the green one too. The old one, like the old one. With 1 battery? Call yourself a man? Get out of here. What's happening behind me? Get out of here.
broke the bit, and I was like, oh my gosh, now I don't have a bit. Now I have to go to Home Depot to get a bit.
And that bit didn't work either.
You only have 1 bit? Guys, someday I'm going to take you through my garage, okay? One day we'll do a tour, and you guys are going to be, holy shit, Josh! That's what you're going to be. I'm not bragging. It's just me, like, losing shit and buying it again. I'm not a contractor, but I used to be, okay? I used to work for contractors. But all my contractor buddies, Chris, Mark, all the guys who do this, Phil, all my best friends, by the way, are, like, contractors. Because they're the salt of the earth good guys. But Chris specifically, this guy has the best tools in the world, and if I don't have a tool, I know where to go. Okay, and he'll let me borrow anything, but he does the same thing. He'll lose like a nailer, like a Milwaukee nailer, and just buy another one. And then he's like, "Oh, here's the other one." He has like 4 of them. That's me. I have like 19 tape measures in this house. Okay, I have a drawer just full of screws that I'll never throw away, and bolts and nuts. And if you don't have that, you're not a real man. I have a right there. I can point at it. It's right there. Tyson, let him know. I have a case, like a storage container full of cables, literally from 25 years ago. I'm not even kidding you. And still some of them in there. I have the first USBs. You know the little clunky one? I have every cable I've ever owned. I've never thrown out a cable in that box. Okay? This mofo with his Ryobi drill and one battery. Get wrecked.
So now I'm stuck. Anyways.
What do you value most about our relationship? Farts.
We really get along
She lets him sleep with other women. That's what he values the most about it.
and have fun. And I know it's cheesy to say, but we're friends. We just really genuinely love doing life together.
No, you don't. Don't lie.
I agree. I feel like there's not a whole lot of judgment. I think that was one of the...
I mean, what's there to judge? You guys are both degenerate assholes, so I get it. You're on the same level.
things that really caught me by surprise is she would have been such a judgmental person and I would not have been able to tell her anything, and it's the complete opposite.
Noted, I don't give off open book vibes.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
It's not that you don't.
What is the zipper vagina happening right now? What's going on with that? We focus on that for a second. Does Emily Kaiser know about this? That woman, man.
Like you are able to talk about it, but then you're gonna go and tell kids all the time. If someone's being mean,
I mean, kick
chances
their
are-
ass, but
Yeah,
yeah,
like
something
the-
bad.
If someone's being mean, kick their ass. Okay. Okay.
Probably
defend
happens.
yourself, but like they probably aren't having a good time at home.
Yeah.
I think
Key to a happy marriage. Don't listen to these people about this, that's for sure.
love languages being met.
I would say comprehension, not communication.
How about reading? Spelling? How is parenting... So, key to a happy marriage is comprehension. What kind of answers are these? How has parenting changed your relationship?
That's a good one. It's really hard to find time to make sure that we're sitting down and checking in, even if it means we stay up until 3 o'clock in the
I was gonna
morning.
You don't.
Watch the show.
We sacrifice sleep. Kyra is getting used
Why do you sacrifice sleep when you don't have to? That seems silly.
to kind of my values as a dad and how they might.
What are your values? You know, your family doesn't even like you anymore. You lost all your friends. What are your family values? Throwing away your first wife for this taint? Kira's taint? We've literally seen everything about Kyra. Disgusting.
Be different from hers, because even though I was a stepdad,
Like, you didn't make any big parenting choices or do the disciplining. I'm not used to giving away that control.
but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It just changes the dynamic.
What do you want your kids to experience?
I just want them to, not have to think about what's going to happen today, or even things like food or water.
Seeing
Do you not have water when you're growing up or something?
a healthy relationship.
People, do you not... Did they forget how they came to be? Seeing a healthy relationship. You guys have got to be kidding me, because everything you put on the internet is going to live forever, especially on my channel. Okay, and on Reddit threads and everything else. Seeing a healthy relationship is a healthy relationship. Literally throwing away your first wife. This woman throwing away dad, the dad of most of the kids, by the way. Bringing it all together. Your threesomes exposed. This is what you want to show your children? Okay, buddy. Oh my gosh.
Also being financially secure. Money arguments. Like I knew in high school, I knew in junior high, whenever I got a gift,
Okay, well, she brings in most of the money, bro. Stop.
next week,
Yeah.
nothing. Like
Thoughts on providing for your kids' financial future?
future education, savings, first home.
This one's hard. I think this is, as my kids get older,
Don't talk about financial shit with fingers like this. Also, this woman buys a new damn truck every year. This is their fourth home? She bought a home that literally was falling apart, took forever to sell, and then lost money on it. Don't listen to money advice from Kyra. Please.
my opinion has gone back and forth. I want to help, and I plan on helping as long as there's a certain amount of responsibility coming from them as well. People who just learn to take. They're going to be a whole lot less inclined to go most of the time. I want to help in
I don't know what you're saying.
different ways than I guess traditionally. You pay for that, I'll help you pay for your living, or you know, I don't know what
We believe in putting dollars aside for them until they're 18 and they choose to do it.
you're gonna do with that money. That's up for you to decide and mess around with and learn from, or not learn from and make the right choice.
I'm not a big fan of the college thing.
Yeah.
And I have a couple degrees. Like, there's so many ways to get college for free before that, you know, graduate, doctorate level education.
Stop talking on the internet, you assholes. You have no idea what you're saying. What makes you happy on a day-to-day basis?
Spending time with my family, my kids, and getting outside.
I agree.
Not taking dogs for walks, though. That's for sure.
Eating good food.
Waking up early.
Okay, that's pretty much it because my camera's overheating. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It's almost 2 a.m.
Sushi at or seafood at 2 o'clock in the morning? Holy garbage, Kyra. That's garbage. Her channel's dying so hard. Also, her snark that nobody really cares about anymore. It's kind of awesome, actually. Love it. Irrelevancy is exactly what these people deserve. Okay, I don't think that they should be hurt or lose everything, but irrelevancy is like their worst nightmare. Like, especially when it comes to Amy Kyra, that picture I showed you her being scared of irrelevancy when TikTok was about to be canceled versus her after her child died. The contrast cannot be overstated. Crazy. Irrelevancy is these people's worst nightmare, not death of the children, not like anything else, just irrelevancy. And that's what they look. That's what's coming for them. I love it. I love to see it. Also, Kim Cattrall. Sup? Anyway, everybody, thanks for joining me. Take a huge breath. Oh, Kyra, you dumbass. That was the dumbest video ever, with full of lies and bullshit. And just like, what do you like about people? I don't like liars. Well, then I guess you don't like yourself. Dumbass. You're not a dumbass, though. You look good in those jeans, today. What's going on? Looking good. Feeling yourself. I love it. You were fresh. Some kind of something. Someone has a huge crush on you as well. Don't you forget it, because you're amazing. And I will see you when I see you.